Hey guys, how's it going? The Haggard Nerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. This is an extension of last week's revisit to Factorio because you guys seem to really like Factorio, and I really like Factorio, and getting back into Factorio, I forgot how much I really love the game. So we're gonna get back into that, and I'll go into some things here in just a minute. But to answer the big question you may have already, yes, this is my Halloween getup, so I hope you enjoy it. We got some ghosties over there. We got Mr. Skellington right here. Yes, indeed, and get some fancy glasses that aren't quite working right, but hey, it's cool stuff anyway. So just a quick thing. I was talking to people in Discord, and I may have went in and added a bunch of mods. I prefer playing a heavily modded Factorio, and a lot of these I've used before. Some of these look like it was replacements for older versions that I generally use. I generally like 5dim stuff. I don't like the organization of the 5dim stuff, but a lot of the stuff added there I think is fun. We got some alien biomes, we got some advanced logistic systems, alien walls, atomic robots, like all kinds of fun stuff that we're gonna get into eventually. You got some natural evolution because we want it to be kind of difficult. Oh man, we've got, of course, Robot Army, which we will make some more robots and make them go take out some alien stuffs. We also got Squeak Through and Tree Collision. Those were the issues I was having where I couldn't walk around the machines or through the machines. I prefer to be able to walk through machines. You guys will see what I'm talking about here in a minute. And also, Tree Collision allows you to walk through forest a lot easier. And I would think if you're walking through a forest, you should be able to like move between trees. I know there's like brush and stuff that would make it more difficult, but in this game, I'm not too worried about it. Also got warehousing mod because that'll help with long-term storage, like once we start getting bigger. And got Waytex, which is a reskin for certain things. All kinds of good stuff. I will leave a link to the mod manager I use, and leave also a list of the mods I'm using in this current episode down in the description of the uploaded version of this. So if you guys are interested, you can check those out. But let's go ahead and get back in here. Let's load up our game from, yeah, here's all the stuff that I used to do. Like, I guess my first was, when was this? I don't think it told me. Anyway, these are all the saves I've ever done. But this is what I was going to do. Yeah, let's go ahead and load that. Oh goodness. Elenian, hey, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Let's go ahead and pause this for a second so I can catch up on chat real quick. Cody, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. Alright, cool, let's get started. So, if you guys remember, my lighting didn't quite... My lighting used to be, like, big, but it's not now, so we'll have to figure that out. So, where do we leave off? So, I was kind of messing around. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do the glasses the whole time, I'm sorry. I tried. I got 5 minutes. Okay. It's okay. Anyway, so now I can see. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, go away. Okay. So the thing is, I set up my base more of like a demo, but I mean, we can still work with this. Oh goodness. I'm just kind of refreshing my brain. We were having issues last time with our boilers and our power, basically, and I figured out, I did some research, and I found that per the devs, one boiler will run 2 steam engines. That's just like the ratio there. So it's no longer like a 14-to-10 ratio or whatever the craziness was last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these up. So now that we know those ratios and stuff, we don't have to worry too much more about what's going on here. And I'm also going to go ahead and just pull all this up. We're not going to have any power for a minute, but it'll be fine. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get these guys too. Alrighty, so I'm going to make one more steam engine. Now I got to remember where everything is. That's kind of a problem with 5-dims. It kind of reorganizes everything, and some things are okay, some things don't really make sense. So I should have 6 total engines, because I have 3 boilers, so we'll make 2 more of these. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we got 6 there now. Now we have 3 boilers. Let's go ahead and spread this out just a little bit. Let's do 1, 1, and then oops, we're gonna have to pull this up too. 3. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and get some of those going. Some transport belts. And let's run our lines back the way they're supposed to go. And I just realized that I don't have those turned properly. So if you hover over and click R, it rotates things. So it makes things a bit easier. And I think that's actually too close. Crap. So this is the thing with Factorio. Like, designs don't always work first time. You kind of have to work around things. So let's go ahead and put these down like that. Space 1, space 1. Okay, cool. Progress. 1, 2, 1. That's not gonna fit, so we will pull up our radar here. And now we will have plenty of power for quite some time. So let's put our radar back down here. And then drop down some power poles. And then run our lines back up. And put down some more inserters. Alright, and you have to manually feed things if the... oh, wait. Oh, I need water. I need water. I done forgot about it. And then water here, and then water there. I think that should just work. I think that should be perfectly fine. Need to pick Subnautica. Let's see if everyone's on. Wait for... Oh no! You guys talking about other streams? Alright, so Awesome Star Wars Girl, please chill with caps. I'd appreciate it. You don't need to be yelling at everybody and stuff. So let's go ahead and put this like... Oh, there's one there. Okay. Cool. We should be plenty good on our power now. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Alright, so we got plenty of research here, so let's go ahead and see what we got in terms of red science available to us now. So now that we have all these additional mods, I don't remember if you guys were here last time, you remember how big our list over on the left was, that my face is kind of covering up. Now you'll see that the list is much larger, because there's all kinds of fun stuff that we're going to be able to get to eventually. But for right now, I'm just going to kind of click through these, because they will go super fast. If you can see up here. Haggard, how do I like my tea? Sweet brewed tea. It's bad for you, but it's tasty. It's a southern thing, I guess. Let's show rules. Not as bad as school rules. Yeah, I mean, just some very basic stuff. Nothing like too overbearing, I don't think. But it keeps like it's more like just like general internet etiquette at its base. Oh man, this is gonna take. It's gonna be quick, guys. We're just gonna be running through these real fast. So I'm literally just gonna wait for these to go, because these are things I could have unlocked earlier on before I had the mods, if I would have had the mods installed. But yeah, there we go. So now we got some storage options here. Those were all inserter options. So if we were to go here and look at inserters, now we have like different types of inserters and long inserters and extra long inserters, and some things we generally wouldn't have, before or whatever. Wouldn't have had before, rather, is what I'm trying to say. So, okay, we have stone down here. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and start focusing or thinking about biters. Biters are very dangerous, and biters will be our very bad time if if you're not careful. So I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of coal in here. How are we doing here? 147. Yeah, we're good here. Now, I'm also going to put some burner inserters and do that. So that way, it will pull coal out of the furnace. I think it will, anyway. So anyway, let's just go ahead and power up. Never mind. I think they will pull out of the furnaces the coal that I've gotten here, but I'm not going to chance it. And what I'm doing here is I'm basically setting up 8 full stacks of stone bricks, which I can then turn into walls, and that will give us a little bit of protection away from the biters that may come from far away. Oh goodness. So we have some decorations available. This should be pretty quick. Another thing I installed is what is it? Initial map scan. So now you'll see that we have a lot more area visible. Initial map scan basically just gives you a bigger, wider area visible on the map once you start. What is this? Nanobots. Unleash powerful little robots. So this is something I wanted to try. Little tiny robots to start with, because I like having bots early, and I didn't want to make it too easy for myself. Oh goodness. Chai tea is pretty good, Leaning. I do like chai tea. Iced chai is good. Do I start with all the technology in Factorio? No, not at all. So when you look at your tech tree here, everything that's in yellow here, I know that my face is kind of covering it, is things that you have not researched but are available to you currently. Everything below my face is everything that is not currently available to you but can be unlocked eventually once you get through your tech tree. And then down at the bottom is everything that's green that you have currently unlocked. So right here in the middle, you'll see this logistics. It's green since I've already unlocked it. Yellow I've not unlocked, but it is available to me. And these I have not unlocked because I've not unlocked this yet. If that makes any sense, let me know if that makes sense. If not, I can explain it differently. But I think that pretty much covers it. So we're waiting on nanobots to do its thing. We got some technology going here. We got red science perfectly automated. The next step would be to focus on getting green science going. And we got walls going down there, so we don't have to really worry about that for right now. We have all this coal coming out here, which is great. I'm gonna have to pull up this all this steel processing because this isn't really a good build. It's just I was just showing that. I was doing that to demonstrate what was going on, and I picked up some red science crap. Okay, I'm gonna have to put that back over. Just a second. Sorry. So let's click on that. Let's go ahead and put that in so that way it'll burn those off. Don't have to worry about those. So we'll worry about that momentarily. I'm also going to go ahead and just pick up everything, all the steel plates that have been processed so far. I'm going to leave this going until I need to go ahead and pull out some more of this, this coal. For right now, I think this is fine. And I'll have some steel being processed. We'll just maximize the efficiency on that at some point in the near future. Let's go ahead and put another light down right here because it's kind of dark there. Also right here. Okay. What do we have over here? We have our copper processing. That's a good start. Ooh, goodness. It's in my brain. Okay. So warehousing. So warehousing just gives us a whole lot of space to put stuff. And we'll go ahead and get that researched out. Now let's check our map here and see what we're dealing with. We got some, oh goodness, we have some stuff up to the north we got to keep an eye on, but everything else seems to be okay for right now. We got some water. We're gonna have to build north, probably build our factory like vertically instead of horizontal. I generally try to do horizontal builds unless we come up here and move to the side, but we got some water issues here we're going to be dealing with, but it'll be fun. We'll figure it out. So we got some more stone over here. All right, so I think what I need to start doing is I need to start thinking about green science, and that was wasteful there because there was a pole here. That's why I pulled that up. Ooh, so so now these two will connect, and everything still has power. So that's a little bit more okay. So did my miniature bots come through? So I gotta figure this out. Nano emitter automatically sends out pre-programmed nanobots based on ammo type as long as the nano emitter is currently selected weapon. Nanobots do not work in existing logistics networks. Construction, oh, interesting. So let's make one of these because we have all the raw materials that we need for that. So now we can put that in as a weapon, it says. Right? Did I read that right? Did I hear that right? Where did it go? Word. Oh, it's still being processed. Okay. Oh, goodness. So here's bigger lights. These I love. These bigger lights are part of 5 DIMMs, I believe. Yes, they are. So, these light up a lot bigger of an area. And, constructor bots and termite bots. Destroys trees in range, does not return items. Interesting. So let's go ahead and make a few of these. I'm gonna make 20 just to see what happens. What is my favorite old school TV show? Oh goodness. You guys remember Sequest with the talking dolphin? I think that one was a big one for me when I was younger. I don't remember much about it. I just remember the talking dolphin was awesome. Alright, I'm just running around here just trying to think of how I'm going to build this. Because normally when I build a factory, I like try to make it kind of concise and organized from the start. And here I just kind of laid everything out because I did not intend really to pick this map back up. But we can salvage it. It'll be fine. So I need to start focusing on green science. So what is needed for green science? That is the question. That's what I need to focus on. I need to not get distracted. So what we need to do is we need to have assemblers making science pack 2s. Okay, it's not green science, it's science pack 2s now. And they take an inserter and a transport belt. So in all actuality, I need to have something set up to where we can have inserters and transport belts being processed and created anyway, because I use a lot of those. Crafting speed upgrade, that's nice. That's another mod that I got, because the more you upgrade your crafting speed, the quicker your crafting speed is. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that one for right now. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen Sequest. Yeah, it was kind of a weird thing. So now we have the nano emitter. So that means if I push, I think it's Q. No, I forget what it is. Oh, is it T? No, is it R? It's oh man, there's a button you're supposed to push, and I forget what it is to change your weapon, to cycle your weapon. Oh man, that's not gonna be good for. Okay, hold on. I feel dumb. I feel really dumb. So, crafting. Drop item. Shoot enemy. Zoom out. Connection train. Build ghost. Next weapon tab. I was pushing tab. Thank you. Oh, I wasn't pushing tab properly apparently. So this means that I can build stuff now with the little tiny bots and such, right? I mean, is that what that is? Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. That's kind of interesting. They must be very tiny because I can't even see them. All right, I guess that works. Okay, so let's think about this. So what I need to do is what I really need to do is start building the framework in order to start harvesting all of this and start building out like a proper like smeltery and everything. I like to build pretty big, pretty early. It kind of makes my late game take a lot longer to get where it needs to go, but it extends the game for me and I thoroughly enjoy it. So, let's see here. I think I may want to make some of those, where are they? Termite bots. Let's go ahead and make a few of those. See what happens. Oh yeah, C-Lab 2020 was great. It was absolutely great. So let's go ahead and put these away and put the termite bots in. So these guys are supposed to, yeah, just do that. And they will take care of any trees in the area, which is kind of cool. But you don't get the wood from it, but it saves me some time, which I am all about time saving. Let's go ahead and just plop them all out. There we go. Alrighty. So there's that taken care of. That gives me plenty of space to work with. All right, so I'm really going to focus on making a crap ton of drills here. I need more iron. I'm just going to pull them out of the smelters here, or the furnaces. And then I do have a box here. Okay. Let's go ahead and make all 24 more of these, so I need more copper. The reason why I say that is because if you look at the bottom... Oh, goodness. Fluid handling. I'm actually going to kind of see what I need here. This all requires red and green, so let's go ahead and get all the ones that require red. Just get those out of the way. So copper, do I have anything for copper? I don't think I have a collection for copper, so I'll have to pull them out of here as well. That's fine. So we got plenty of copper. So now we have plenty of copper and iron to do what we need, and I got 104 drills now queued up, and it will take moments to make, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, sure. Kind of, sort of want to go ahead. Maybe we'll just focus on the top half for right now. Maybe we'll just use this existing kind of whatever this is and get this going. Oh, that's so loud in my brain. Is that like super loud for you guys too? If it is, let me know. That's not what I'm trying to do, thank you. Alrighty. So now we're just kind of waiting on the 13 to be created. 13 drills. Then we will have some awesome drill goodness going on here. So that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, thank you. That one should be good. Let's go ahead and line up our other side. I like being organized as best I can. As best I can. Alright, so I really should be having like gears and stuff already ready to go. I have this down here. This is not ideal. And once again, I set that up that way because I was mainly just demonstrating. Grabbers. I need grabbers. I need lead plates for inserters. What? That's not normal. I'm not sure. I may have messed myself up. Because why does it require a lead plate? Because normally it does not require a lead plate. Maybe it's the 5 dims? Crap, okay. Crap. Maybe we'll just have to do burner inserters for now. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And then, yeah, it's not a good situation right now. So what happened basically is, from where I installed the mods after the fact, it added some requirements for recipes, and so now some of my recipes for some very basic items are messed up. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. It may just be a challenge. We'll work through it. We will work through it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a 4 stack of those. I think that should be fine. And then I'm actually just going to grab all of these off the line for right now. I'm just standing here holding F because that's how you pick up things. There we go, that should be good. Now we won't have to worry so much about all those gears having to be manually created. Oh, all right, I got those. Okay, I got it. I'm starting to think the bots that I picked up, these nanobots aren't really going to be as useful as I'd hoped. I mean, I like the tree removal option, but I don't see how that's going to be beneficial if I'm sitting there trying to use the bots to plan out my my base. I appreciate that, Elanian. That's very respectful of you. I'm sitting there wondering like why you guys are talking about other streams. I mean, if you guys want me to stop my stream, I'll stop my stream and we'll all go to somebody else's, but come on, guys. Okay, there we go. I was wondering why this stuff wasn't working. The power line was not connected right here to both sides. So now we have all this going. We got plenty of iron going into here. That's going to start oversaturating this area, which is fine. I wish I had some blueprints that I could use. I don't think I can do blueprints with this mini microbot thing. If that's the case, I'll probably in between episodes switch over to the bot thing that I like to use. But it's good for now. So let's see here. I need to make more furnaces as I ride the conveyor belts. Let's just make a whole bunch of those. And make a whole bunch of those. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to double up this same build and then have the coal and the iron ore come up through here. And that way we'll have a lot more iron ore processing going on. And this is still like early build. This is not a final. This is just to get me through green science and bigger stuff later on. 1, 2, 3. Shoot. Okay. I need to set this up properly. Let's do that. Let's do that. It's better. I usually have my other belts here. There we go. So there's that. Then we have a splitter. Do we not have any splitters? Yes, we do. It's right there. Alright, cool. So we'll lock those in by pushing middle mouse button. And then I'll put poles there and lights there. Lock those in. Alrighty. Oop, crap. Uh-oh. Alright, Mothburn, take care. Have a good one, bud. And then I'm going to do this too. Uh-oh. Am I out of... I am out of belts. How awesome is that? And the music just went away? Okay. That was strange. That was strange. Okay, I really am kind of bummed about this this lead plate thing, because that's kind of strange. I might need to remove the 5 Dems ores thing, because I really don't need to be dealing with lead this early. So guys, hang on just a minute on the stream. Hang out for those of you watching the uploaded version of this. I'm going to cut. Basically, I'm going to do is remove the 5 Dems ores mod. When I load up a bunch of mods to start with, I kind of pick and choose early on to see which one I like, which ones I don't like, and yeah, sometimes some things have to go, and this is one of them. So guys on the stream, hang out, and guys on the uploaded, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back in the stream and in the game and in the uploaded version, all this good stuff. Now we do not require a lead, and we can continue on the way we're used to, the way I prefer at least. I need some transport belts, so I'm going to go ahead and queue up a bunch of those. I got a whole bunch of stuff going in my queue right now, so it's going to take us a little bit of time to process through all that. Alright, so we'll have to come back to this momentarily. So we're currently working on mining drills in our queue, so let's go ahead and work on that. And while our transport belts and our inserters are being created, we can do stuff. I know, it's very specific, very specific. I try to be. Okay, just hang out with me for a minute. Let me get through this, then we'll figure it out. So what I'm going to do, and this is overkill, really, it is. Like I said, I like to get it done earlier rather than later. And I didn't look into the bots like I should have. But we'll do that in between episodes, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we should just do it like the vanilla was intended. Alright, so I only have 5. Let's go ahead and get the other side going. You guys talking about Taco Bell, you're killing me over there. It's like, I like tacos. And burritos. Oh, okay. Now we have some more. Alright, cool. So the idea is when this area is completely filled in with drills, we'll no longer have to worry about iron being collected for quite some time. I need to get my yarn thing going, which is yet another resource monitor. And it tells you how much of whatever resource you have left, which is a very handy thing to have. Alright, so we can't run any transport belts just yet. But we do have some power we need to run, so let's go ahead and do that. So let's put that there. We'll put that there to connect. There's that. And then put power there to connect. Just every 2 on the top corner works for me. Run down the other side. Let's go ahead and just put this here. We'll put that. Oh, that's not gonna work. Put that there. Put that there. That's off-centered, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we have 10 more drills, it seems. So maybe this is fine for right now, because we've got half of this covered up right now. And how is it doing on power? It's eating a bit of power, but we're okay. We don't have enough smelters to really handle all of this right now. It's not even handling this first one we were feeding it. But we're gonna fix that in a moment. Really, the idea is to try to get as much materials out as possible. What do I usually get at Taco Bell? Grilled stuffed burrito. Yeah, I normally get a number 7. Chicken with a soft taco, and instead of like beef, I get the grilled chicken soft taco supreme, so that's really tasty. And then sometimes I'll throw in like a bean burrito, or I think their steak quesarito is pretty good. Also, another option I would take is the steak supreme gordita. Yes, not the fried one, because the fried is bad for you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this. So that was where we were making our bots. And what I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to sever this. It's going to back that up, and this isn't going to make any sense until well, basically, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this out until this line is no longer saturated. So basically, just extend this build out. I know I'm not making sense. I'm sorry. It works in my head. So the idea is if we continue down the line, there'll be a point where at full speed this belt will bring in as much resources as possible, and all of these will pick up everything off the line, and there will be no more that can make it down the line because it's been fully depleted, if that makes any sense. Do I have some inserters? I do. I really need to make more, but it's on the way, right? It's on the way. There's already 2 there that are on the way. We gotta be patient for. So how did we start? So we started with 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. So we'll have 12, and then we can do 12 up here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. I'm gonna do. Now keep in mind, I keep saying this. This is like still not gonna be like the main final iteration of this. The idea is if I can get early on, I can get a decent amount of production going. I can get my green science automated. Then once I get green science automated, I go ahead and rework my entire factory. So kind of redundant, kind of whatever, I know. And I'm just gonna plop this down so there can be power up here. There we go. And I'm probably going to do this similar thing over with copper. Now that we kind of have stuff going here. And I'm working kind of, I'm trying to balance my time between my my queue down here, my manual crafting, I guess, queue, and you know, the things I have in my inventory. Okay, and then I think, oh, this is bad. That's real bad. It's all right though. I'm gonna rerun those lines. I generally don't like to run lines across ore patches like that because it gets really messy. Oh, great. So, gonna run, I guess, power to these, because that's what we need to do. I'm going to line them up like such. Yep, I think that works. And then here, and then here, and there. Oh, that got loud, super loud, super quick. Okay, cool. So we're currently making the gears that we need for our transport belts. So once we get our transport belts, then we can continue working on our mines and stuff. And then after that, we've got our inserters queued up. This is going to be ridiculous. A little bit ridiculous. I feel like I should go and pick up some more gears. You always need gears in the game. Always need gears. There's not enough iron coming down this way. You always gotta kind of watch your belts and see if there's not a lot on a belt, why there's not a lot on a belt. And I think this is because I've cut, yeah, that top line. I mean, it's working as fast as it can, but it can't really do much. Here, let's oh yeah, I don't have transport belts. Oh man. Okay, so, okay, 55, we're still just kind of waiting. Still just kind of waiting. I'm just kind of trying to be patient here. Yeah. What can we do while we're waiting then? We can start thinking about bigger stuff. So right now, we have our iron being pulled up. We have plenty of copper being pulled up. And if I would think about this properly, I would start running everything up through here. I'd start building bigger smelteries and stuff up here and running them out. Eventually want to get in trains. Like once I start getting into trains, it gets fun because then I can start transporting large amounts of things everywhere. I should probably focus on getting this coal situated too. Getting that up and out. I always need coal. Is this going to get into... No, we got pure coal here. Pure coal there. I'm just going to ignore that for right now, even though that's in my way. And that's going to pick up iron, so we're not going to pick that up either. Okay, cool, cool. Let's see here. So put that there. Line these up, as one does. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we have some transport belts, which is fantastic. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and start here with this coal. Run this down. Just run that in. And then I'm going to take this coal. Move that. Run this down and over. And in there. So that'll balance out that. Those will both be fed into these lines, which is good. There we go. Okay, cool. So all of our coal is currently being pulled up. T for research. I have not been researching anything right now. So let's go ahead and get some crafting speed going. I think that would be wonderful right now. Please do resources end at some point. Yes, they do, actually. So if we look right here, if you look in the bottom right hand side, you'll see it says 3.7k. That is the amount of resources in that green square that you see around this one drill. So that green square that when I highlight, that's its area of effect, the area that will affect. And so like there's 25k resources here, there's 3.7 here, there's 30k there. And over time they do go away, so you have to find other resources later on. So like here, I'm highlighting, hovering over this uranium. You see where it says amount 495. 422, 444. Yeah, all these are depletable, absolutely. And then the thing is, once I deplete all this, I'm gonna have to go find another area to pull up more iron. And yeah. Oh, green stuff below the coal. Oh yeah, that's uranium. There you go. Sorry, just saw that. Just saw that. Okay, cool. We have plenty of belts now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go ahead and kill that. Then let's go ahead and kill that. Bring this over. You'll see what I'm doing here in just a minute. It'll make more sense once I get this belt out. Let's get a little closer. Nope. Too close. Too close. That should be good. Now, do we have some inserters going? Nope, they're almost ready. They are almost ready. Cool. Let's go ahead and get rid of the yeah, let's put those inserters there at the bottom. So shift tab. There we go. Cool. Now we can get our... We can really crank up our iron production, iron plate production. And I don't know why my audio just keeps dropping out like that. It's very weird. Very, very weird. Now the thing is, like, later on you can do blueprints and you won't have to do this manually like this all the time. That's kind of why I like to do the bots start. Normally they'll give you like 10 bots to start with, and you can't make any more until later on when you actually have the technology, but it allows you to drop down blueprints. 'Cause I don't mind making these by hand, but I know it's not as fun to watch. But later on, this process becomes a lot less tedious. But does that mean it's part of the growing process? Like first off, you really have to just build everything by hand, and then later on, when you have the technology, everything becomes much more automated. And that's kind of what this game is. Like, it's always just more automation, which makes life easier, which allows you to build bigger, which then makes life easier, which then you have to, you know, becomes more automated because you built it bigger, and it's just really cool. It's just really cool. I like it. So let's go ahead and run some power. So just every other one here. Here. And one more. All right, cool. So I know this doesn't make a lot of sense because I've got nothing run into it, but that's what I'm going to take care of right now. So let's go ahead and cut this, because we're going to refeed this in a different manner in just a moment. So what I want to do is have two... let me think about this. Let me get rid of this too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a splitter. So that way we'll have one line going into here. So there's that, right? And then we'll do an underground belt to feed that across. So now we have coal going up there. And now we can run this up like that. And we'll have two lines going into our furnaces. And now what we need to do is basically just do the same thing. We'll have a splitter. Let me pull it back one more. Do a splitter. And we'll have that coming back here. Did not do that right. Hold on, let me think about this. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we got that going. Now we just need to run this up. I normally try to keep things kind of... Well, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. He's not making any sense. Yeah, well, it's alright. Try living in my brain for a while. So anyway, so we now have this going up here and that going through there. And now these will both be fed. And we'll see if we... Oh, because there's... Alright. So these weren't being fed because I didn't have my transport belts all the way down. There we go. There we go. So let's see how far this goes down. Hopefully the 12 is enough. Hopefully it's not too much. It's getting close. So, or at least to here. I mean, if anything, that's pretty good for what we need. I'm just waiting. I'm just trying to keep an eye on it, see what's going on. We'll finish watching this in just a moment. So it looks like right around here is where we need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 is about where 11, I guess, ish. 10 would be a good number for this, but oop, hello. Okay, what do we have available to us now? Let's go ahead and just do our shotgun shells here. Alrighty. And okay, so now we have all these running up through here. We're not getting full belts though. Do you see where there's like bits and pieces missing as we go? That means we need to pour more into this. And the way I'm going to do that is super simple. Actually, I can just do it from here, make it easier. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to run lines up from here. Actually, I need to connect those two. Did that go? Yeah, I did. Okay. And now those will both be fed into both of these lines, and it'll get kind of evenly distributed as needed. Oh man. Well, you guys talking about donations and stuff. Yeah, if you guys want to donate, like that's I'm all about that. I'd appreciate it. You're not required to, but definitely appreciate it, of course. Okay, so I think we're at 49 minutes on the recording of this episode, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode. And next episode, we're gonna continue working on. Let me get out of this noise here. Working on running our belts and stuff, and getting much more stuff processed. And I know I'm focusing a lot on my smelteries right now, but once I have a lot of production coming out of my smelteries, then I can send all that stuff out and into other automation machines, and it gets like fun after that. So okay guys, I hope you're enjoying this. I know I am. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like what I do, hit the like button. If you're over on the Twitch or the Mixer side, make sure you hit that follow button. I'd appreciate it. And guys, make sure you like this live stream. Make sure you share this live stream. The more interactions this live stream has, the more people will watch it, the more that YouTube bumps it up, and you know, does that whole thing. So I appreciate it. Also guys, make sure you share my videos, share my live streams and stuff out and about in general, because I want to like grow this channel to see how big it becomes, and I need your help to do that. So make sure you do that. Once we hit 1,500 subscribers on the YouTube side, I'll be doing a giveaway for both Prey and Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. The way you enter to do that, or the way you enter for that, is that you go to the October channel update video, you comment on that video, and once we hit 1,500 subscribers, I will choose somebody at random from that comment section and be contacting you guys with those keys. So yeah, guys, I do really love this game. This is such a fun game. I could just get lost for hours in this game, and I have, and I will, I'm sure. So guys, I hope you're enjoying it. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. I love hearing from you guys. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.